Okay, so I am starting off with my Clinique moisturizer. I got this in a set that I got from Sephora. You know, when you accumulate so many points, you're able to pick something out. So far, I like it. I have a day cream, a night cream, and an eye cream. I like all three, but for the most part, I really like the face moisturizer. So I'm thinking about picking up the full sizes of that. Right here, I did use the day cream just because of the time of day that I was filming. So yeah. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my Wet n Wild eyebrow pencils. I'll leave the colors that I have down below, but I'm using a darker color first because I wanted a bolder brow, but I don't like the fact that it kind of looks black even though it is a brown pencil and it has that ashy look. So I'm going to go over it with a brown pencil that I normally use anyway, but since I wanted a bolder brow, I just use this kind of as a base. So yeah, I'm going to go over that with the brown, and once I'm finished, you'll see what I mean. It just helps out a lot. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right there. Next, I'm just going to get my spoolie and blend out the front of my brow because no one wants a harsh front brow. So yeah. Next, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I am going to sculpt out my brows. I sometimes use my concealer as my base for my eyeshadows, and I also use it as my eyebrow highlight because, as most of you, if you watch my tutorials, I hardly ever use a eyebrow highlight. I just use my concealer and blend it down. So yeah, just a little trick that I do. So right now I'm just blending the concealer downward so that it just won't all be stuck in one place and just look clumped together. So yeah. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Toast, which is a darker concealer, and I'm going to carve out or sculpt out the top of my brow. Now, you don't have to do this, and some people don't do it, but I just like the way it looks, and I just end up blending it out, and then my foundation goes on top of it. So yeah. Now I'm just blending that concealer down even further just to make sure I blend it out. I'm using a Real Techniques, I believe this is a foundation brush, but I always use it to blend out my concealer around my face and things like that. Next, I am going in with my Smashbox Photo Ready Primer, and I am going to be using it. I just purchased this. I do have a haul coming up, but so far I'm really liking it. I thought that it was one of the primers were breaking me out. If you could tell on my forehead, I kind of have dry patches, but it came from me over exfoliating. So yeah, do not over exfoliate. But the primer is really, really good. Next, I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk. I did apply tape to the side of my eyes just so that I can have that clean, crisp look on the side so I don't have to use a makeup wipe. So yeah, that's all I did for that. And I'm going in with this Royal and Land Nickel brush. I do have a review on their brushes, and that is what I'm going to be using to blend out this eye pencil from NYX. NYX, NYX, whatever. Next, I'm going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Royal Traveler palette, and I'm using the color Morocco. But before I did that, I used the color Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. I'm not sure what happened to that clip. There are like a lot of clips from this video that are gone, so I don't know what happened, but that is what I am using for my transition shade. And I am just going to be blending. I'm using a 213, I believe, Luxie blending brush. Next, I'm going in with the Self-Made palette, and I am going to use Hot Cocoa, and I'm just going to carve out my crease. So it's kind of like a subtle cut crease look. So yeah, if you want it to be harsher, you can go in with some black, but I just kind of wanted it to be a real subtle type of look. And I'm just going to keep blending, keep blending, keep blending. Next, I'm going in with that, that's an Urban Decay brush that I got from my Smoky palette. And I am just going to be blending that out with that. And just reapplying and blending, reapplying and blending. Next, I'm going in with this Colourpop eyeshadow. I'm using it as my base, but if you have this color and you don't have the other palette, the Self-Made palette, then you can just use this as the color. But I did want my eyelid to kind of be a bit more, I don't know, pigmented. Well, the color is pigmented, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not necessarily matte, but the if you own Colourpop eyeshadows, then you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to keep applying color on top of color. So once I got that base down and a nice layer of it, I just went ahead with that same color that's in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette and just applied it on top. But you can definitely leave it as is if you don't have this one, or if you don't have this base, you can just use a seafoam kind of base and that eyeshadow, or a white base, either one. Yeah, so I'm going in with that same color and I'm just going to apply it with the same brush, which is a Luxie brush. I'll leave the website to Luxie and everything down below. So yeah, I'm just applying that on top of my eyeshadow, or the Colourpop eyeshadow, I should say. Next, I'm going in with a bit of black. When I say a bit, I'm using just a little bit, and that is Noir from the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler or Shadow Couture palette, whichever one you call it. Yeah, that's the color, but any black will work. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have that palette. So yeah, if you have a black and it's a really good black, then use that. Next, I'm going in with this NYX liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my lash, doing it super, super thin at the top or at the beginning, and then winging it out, of course. Now you can do your wing as dramatic as you would like. I kind of went dramatic, not super dramatic, but I didn't do a baby wing, I'll say that, for this look. Next, I'm going in with these Kardashian Beauty lashes. I can't remember the name of them, but I got them from Ulta and they're $6.99. These are the 3 things that I use for my lips. I will have all the products that I use for my face down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.